Hello, and welcome to Slack's San Francisco offices designed by Studio O+A. My name is Evelyn Lee. I'm Global Head of Workplace Strategy and Innovation at Slack, and I'm running for First Vice President, President-elect of AIA National. I am sure some of you may have some immediate questions. Why are you running again? What's an architect at a tech company doing running for this position? And most importantly, how will you represent architects and their best interests? To answer those questions, I think it's helpful to know a little bit more about how I got here. I am one of those architects who knew since elementary school that I wanted to be an architect without ever having met an architect. As a first-generation Chinese American, I was raised to set far-reaching goals, 5, 7, 10 years into the future, and I knew what I needed to do to pursue that dream. So I found my way to Drury University in Springfield, Missouri, where their AIAS chapter helped me understand the path to licensure. Then when I finished my MArch at SciArc, I immediately contacted my local AIA chapter to find an IDP, now AXP mentor, and as you can imagine, my AIA journey began. Volunteering led to state-level leadership positions as the first associate to serve on AIA California's executive committee. Then with AIA National as chair of the National Associates Committee, the associate representative on the national board, and eventually the National Executive Committee, when there was one. In each of those positions, I got the opportunity to create change within the organization and the industry. While chair of the NAC, an amazing group of associates changed the AIA's position on timing around education, experience, and examination, encouraging them to happen in parallel, which dramatically shortened the time to licensure. During that time, there were countless sidebar conversations among colleagues who became friends, sharing personal challenges, and the same themes kept coming up again and again. Why do architects struggle with business? Why are we constantly reinventing the wheel? And why does the public not see the value of design? But those questions had to wait. I was pursuing that dream of becoming an architect, and after I earned the title, after I made it, I found I was questioning my place in the profession and unsure where the path led next. So I returned to school, I got my MBA and MPA, and learned a lot about entrepreneurship, leadership development, organizational management, building influence, emotional intelligence, data analytics, and came out of school ready to challenge those old questions with a new mindset by asking how and seeking solutions. How can we grow our business? By rethinking how we practice. How can we share knowledge better? By redesigning how we collaborate as a profession. How do we have a bigger voice that gets noticed? By redefining what it means to be an architect. I realized I could have the greatest impact on the profession by merging my business and architecture background to find solutions to these daunting issues we all face running a practice. While chair of the Young Architects Forum at AIA National, we launched the first ever Practice Innovation Lab to design 10 new business models for architecture. And as the only female treasurer in this organization's 165-year history, we transitioned the AIA's investment funds into an ESG portfolio to support our climate action and social impact goals. The more I stepped into navigating change, the more our members asked how they could be agents of change. My career has followed the phenomenal growth of the tech sector. If you want proof that architecture skills are in demand and our way of seeing the world translates beyond the built environment, I've lived it. We have the training our society so desperately needs to solve its most pressing challenges. Is it where I thought I would be all those years ago? Not exactly. Has AIA been there every step of the way? Absolutely. And will architecture practice continue facing pressure to maintain its relevance and impact? Almost certainly. The biggest lesson I've learned is it's not about my plan and my dream. That story and that dream is too small. It's about all our futures together. Ultimately, I decided to run again for president because the desire for transformation in our industry is so great, and I believe I am the right leader to help the AIA empower our members and meet the moment. I was that emerging professional who grew because of my experiences through AIA, and am the product of the programs we create in support of the next generation of leaders. The wisdom gained from my past and the position I enjoy in my present lets me step boldly into our future. My name is Evelyn Lee, and I would love your support in my candidacy for the 101st President of the AIA. Thank you.